Good morning, traders. This is your free video from seasonalswingtrader.com. Today is Friday, September 1st, 2017, going into the Labor Day weekend here. Be careful with low volume and volatility ahead in many markets. Today we're looking at wheat and really the grains in particular, but wanted to highlight a couple of grain markets that we're watching here at Seasonal Swing Trader. The first one here is December wheat. We've got a boost in all grains over the last couple of days here. Our members have been on alert, watching for potential bottoms to take place, both from a technical and seasonal perspective. Looking at wheat here, we closed in the overnight Globex session at 440, up 5.5 cents. We're looking for a move up to around the 458 to 460 area. Now, we don't quite have a 1, 2, 3 bottom in play right now. We do have a march up. What we would like to see is a potential retracement back to these levels here without taking out these lows, and then get long above whatever the number 2 point is. So if the number 2 point is 440, meaning that this is the absolute high, and then we come back down here and do not take out these lows of 427, we'd have a 1, 2, 3 bottom in place that would align nicely with a short-term seasonal pop. So what we're doing is we may start to leg in with light positions here to the long side. You can see our proprietary momentum indicators are also signaling a move higher. Our target is going to be this first line of old support here at the 455 to 460 area. If you take the low here at 422 and come up here to 440, that's an 18-cent move, or roughly $900 per contract. So if we take 422 and 440, it's 18, and then we add 18 to the 440, that's going to put us at 458, which is right around this area here. And if we go back, you can see that that is past support, which should now pose as future resistance. Now, wheat can definitely get some legs. I don't know if we'll see that right now, but this looks to be a good trade to the long side. You can see seasonally we're not extremely bullish, but we do start to lurch higher here. We've got a 3 and 5 year price average, so we're trading slightly below where we have been historically. So we'll be watching for the bottom. We obviously got the trend line break. This was the end of day bar chart on yesterday's close. Or since now above that trend line. So we've got a clean trend line break. We've got a technical bottom putting itself in place, and then we have some seasonals that point sideways to higher. Now, I get asked a lot, how do I take these trades if I don't trade futures or commodities, or I'm scared of commodities or don't know what the symbols are, etc., etc. Well, there are numerous ETFs, commodity ETFs and commodity ETNs that you can trade in your stock account. So the symbol we'll look at is wheat, W-E-A-T. Now, this is pre-market, so we're not trading right now. We should see a pop higher on the 8:30 Central Cash Open, but this trades just like an equity. Also has options here. You can see over here on the weekly that we have busted below multiple week support. Ignore the arrows. Those are posting 1, 2, 3 bottoms. But this could be a cheaper alternative to trading the outright futures contract. We're trading at around $6.50, so that's affordable for most. It's going to be the same pattern, same setup. We're going to look for a trade up to the 660 area and then the 675 area as first targets. You can see here we have an options chain. I would trade anything past October to give you enough time for the move. I would look at the Jans here, the Jan 6 calls trading around 70 cents. Trade something that is in the money. Personally, if you can afford it, I would just trade it outright, and your stops would be below this low here. Would also want to mention that there is a mini wheat futures contract. So each tick in the standard futures contract or the large futures contract is $12.50. A full penny is $50. The mini trades at 1/5 the size. So you're looking at a margin requirement of around $260 to trade the mini versus $1,300 to trade the full with a little bit less risk. Now, your profit potential will also be less, but so will your risk. But it's a great way to trade these markets, mini wheat, mini corn, mini beans, trade multiple lots and allow you to scale out of the position as needed. So that's what we're looking at in wheat. We're also looking at corn and soybean meal. among others. We've got lots of markets heating up for September. I think it's going to be a great month for seasonal swing trader. Take a trial by clicking the link above. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and we'll see you on the next update. Have a fun and safe Labor Day weekend. Traders, like what you see? Want more trade ideas each week? Take a $7 30-day complete member access trial by clicking the link below. You'll have immediate access to analysis and seasonal trade ideas on over 35 commodity and currency futures markets, as well as coverage on all of the major stocks, exchanges, and ETFs in the U.S. marketplace. If you like us, follow us on Twitter and Facebook, like us on YouTube, and we hope to see you on the inside.